Okay, my dear students, today we are going to solve the problems related to scalar triple product. Okay, so first we can see what is scalar triple product. Already we know that product of two vectors either A cross B or A dot B. So again we can apply scalar product or vector product. So A dot B or A cross B. A dot B is a scalar value again with the vector. Again A dot B dot C both are meaningless, so it is not possible. So we can apply only the second one, cross product. Either we can apply dot product or cross product. The first one, A cross B dot C, again the value is a scalar quantity, that's why it is called as scalar triple product. Here three vectors are involving. In other words, it is represented by box A vector, B vector, C vector, or scalar product or box product. So here in scalar triple product we can exchange the product. It can be written as A dot B cross C. So we can exchange the dot and cross. It is allowed. Okay. And if it is in the cyclic order, so A cross B dot C. Similarly, B cross C dot A or C cross A dot B. So it is box BCA. So it is box CAB. Anyway, all the three are equal because it is in the cyclic order. We can represent in any way, all the three are equal. If there is any change in the cyclic order, for example, C cross B dot A, so we get a negative sign. It is nothing but minus CAB. Okay, so it is the important thing. Next one, what is the application or what is the geometrical meaning of scalar triple product? Means if we have this A vector, B vector, C vector as the coterminous edges and we form a three dimension of a parallelogram, that is called as a parallelopiped. It is nothing but volume of the parallelopiped having A vector, B vector and C vector as the coterminous edges. The next important theorem is if the box product value or scalar triple product value is equal to 0, then the three vectors lie on the same plane, or we can simply say they are coplanar. The converse is also true. If the three vectors are coplanar, then the scalar triple product is equal to 0. Most probably we are going to apply this concept in the next exercise. Okay student, exercise 6.2, first question. If A vector equal to I minus 2j plus 3k, B vector equal to 2i plus j minus 2k, C vector equal to 3i plus 2j plus k, find A dot B cross C. So here we can solve it in two ways. First to find out the cross product of B and C using determinant method. Okay, we get a vector. Again take the dot product with A. Or already told you it is nothing but box ABC. So we can find out directly using determinant method by a 3 cross 3 determinant. Okay, first row the components of A 1 minus 2 3. Second row B 2 1 minus 2. Third row the components of C 3 2 1. Just expand and find out the value with respect to the first row. 1 into 1 plus 4 minus of minus plus 2 into, delete the row and column, 2 plus 6 plus 3 into 4 minus 3. Okay, so 5 8 plus 8 into 2 16, 4 minus 3 1, so 3, so the value is 24. Question number 2, find the volume of the parallelopipe whose coterminous edges are given by minus 6i plus 14j plus 10k, 14i minus 10j minus 6k and 2i plus 4j minus 2k. Already told you volume of the parallelopipe is nothing but modulus of the box ABC or scalar triple product. So modulus of box ABC. First we can find out the box product value. So take the first vector as A vector, second one as B, third one as C. Find out the box ABC. Very simple as like the previous sum using the determinant method. First row minus 6, 14, 10. Second row 14 minus 10 minus 6. Third row 2, 4 minus 2. Okay. If we want to simplify this, we can take 1, 2 from the first row, another 2 from the second row, another 2 from the third row. So 2 into 2 into 2. So we can keep 8 outside. First row we can take 2 outside. So minus 3, 7, 5, 7 minus 5 minus 3. So 1, 2 minus 1. We can find out the simplification in an easy way. So as usual, minus 3 into 5 plus 6 minus 7 into, delete the row and column, minus 7 plus 3 plus 5 into 14 plus 5. Okay. So 8 into 5 plus 6, 11. So minus 33, 11 into 3. Okay. So minus 4 into minus 7 plus 28. Okay. And what is that? 19 into 5. So 19 into 5 is 95. Okay. So 8 into, so what is remaining here? 5, we are getting 90. So 8 90s are 72. So we are getting only the positive value. So no need to take the modulus value. Anyway, volume of the parallel pipe is magnitude, no problem. So we are getting the box product value. So cubic units. So volume means cubic units. That is the answer for second question. Exercise 6.2, question number 3. The volume of the parallelepiped whose coterminous edges are 7i plus lambda j minus 3k, I plus 2j minus k, and 3i plus 7j 5k is 90 cubic units. Find the value of lambda. That is the question. As usual, we know the formula. The volume of the parallelepiped is equal to modulus of the box product ABC. So let me take the given 3 vectors as A, B, C. The box product values obtained by the determinant. So first row 7 lambda minus 3. Second row 1, 2 minus 1. Third row minus 3, 7, 5. So I think all you know how to expand the value of the determinant with respect to the first row. 7 into 10 plus 7 minus lambda into, delete that row and column, 5 minus 3 minus 3 into, delete that row and column, 7 plus 6. So 10 plus 7, 17. 7 into 17, 119. This is 2 lambda, so minus 2 lambda. 3 into 13, 39. So 119 minus 39 is 80. So minus 2 lambda equal to 90 minus 80, 10. So lambda we are getting as minus 5. Okay, exercise 6.2, question number 4. If A vector, B vector, C vector are the 3 non-coplanar vectors represented by the concurrent edges of a parallelepiped of a volume 4 cubic units, then find the value of A plus B dot B cross C plus B plus C dot C cross A plus C plus A dot A cross B. Our aim is to find out this value. Given that they are the edges, coterminous edges, that's why modulus of the box ABC equal to 4. It is given in the question. Simply box ABC means plus or minus 4. Okay. So first one, look at here. First term, take the first one A and product with the second one. So A dot B cross C. Similarly the second one plus B dot B cross A, B cross C. Similarly The next B dot C cross A, okay, plus C dot C cross A, okay. Similarly the third one, C dot A cross B, okay, plus A dot A cross B. So we are having this okay, in the scalar triple product, if any two vectors are equal or scalar multiple means the scalar triple product value is 0. So the first one is nothing but box ABC. Second one B is repeated, that's why it is value 0. Third one, it is in the cyclic order. Okay, look at here, BCA. Okay, cyclic order, it is also box ABC. Okay, here C is repeated 0. Here it is in the cyclic order. Okay, so it is also box ABC. Box CAB, anyway it is equal to box ABC. It is box BCA, also box ABC. The last one becomes 0. So we are getting 3 times box ABC. Okay, here we are getting box BCA. Okay, if you want to avoid confusion, box BCA, this is box CAB. Anyway they are in the cyclic order, all the 3 are the same, that's why it is 3 times box ABC. Already what is the value of box product ABC? It is nothing but plus or minus 4. So 3 into plus or minus 4, we are getting plus or minus 12. Exercise 6.2, question number 5. Find the altitude of the parallelepiped formed by the vectors A vector equal to minus 2i plus 5j plus 3k, B vector equal to I plus 3j minus 2k, and C vector equal to minus 3i plus j plus 4k. If the base is taken as the parallelogram with the vertex B vector, with the vectors B vector and C vector. Okay, so we know that volume is nothing but area into altitude or area into height, we are getting the volume. Okay, so given that the base is a parallelogram with the vectors B vector and C vector, so find out the vector area of the parallelogram. It is nothing but B cross C, well known one formula. So again the determinant method. First row the component vectors I, j, k. Second row B minus 2, 5, 3. Sorry, B 1, 3, minus 2. And the third row C minus 3, 1, 4. So expand this determinant with respect to the first row. I vector into, delete that row and column, 12, second cross minus, so 12 plus 2. Minus j into, delete that row and column, 4 minus 6. K vector into, delete that row and column, 1 plus 9. So 12 plus 2, 49. Here 4 minus 6 minus 2 into minus plus 2j, 1 plus 9, 10k. So 2 we can take it outside, 2 into 7i plus j plus 5k. Now we need the area, means find out the modulus value. So 2 into root of 7 square plus 1 square plus 5 square. So 49 plus 1 plus 25 is 75. So root of 75 is 5 root 3 into 2, that is 10 root 3. So volume is equal to area into altitude. So we are taking that altitude as h. Already area is 10 root 3. We need to find out the volume. Again volume is obtained by the box product ABC. First row A component, second row B, third row C. Expand this determinant. Simply we are getting the value as 12. So 10 into root 3 into h equal to 12. So cancelling 5 times. Here 6 times. This 6 can be written as 2 into 3. Okay. So root 3. Here 3 cancel. Root 3. So h equal to 2 root 3 by this 5 units. This is the altitude of for the required. Exercise 6.2, question number 6. Determine whether the vectors are coplanar. So the 3 vectors are given as 2i plus 3j plus k, I minus 2j plus 2k, 3i plus j plus 3k. we are taken as A vector, B vector and C vector. So now the concept is, if the scalar triple product or the box product ABC is equal to 0, then they are coplanar. Okay, now we are going to check the scalar triple product value or box product ABC. As usual, very simple one, determine method. First row 2, 3, 1, second row 1, minus 2, 2, third row 3, 1, 3 from the third vector. So expand with respect to the first row. Okay, delete that row and column. Okay, minus 6, minus 2, minus 3 into, delete that row and column, 3 minus 6 plus 1 into 1 plus 6. Okay, so minus 16. So what is that? Minus 3 into minus 3 plus 9. Here 7 into 1, 7. So 16 minus 16, 0. Therefore, the given three vectors are coplanar. Finally, conclude where the given three vectors are coplanar. Let A vector equal to I plus j plus k, B vector equal to I, C vector equal to C1I plus C2j plus C3k. And the condition is, if C1 equal to 1 and C2 equal to 2, and the three vectors A, B, C are coplanar, find out C3. That is question number 7 in the exercise 6.2. Okay. So already given C1, C2 value, you can replace here. Okay. So C vector becomes 1 into I vector plus 2j vector. Okay. Given that the three vectors A, B, C are coplanar, therefore the scalar triple product or the box product value is equal to 0. Reasons: since A vector, B vector, C vector are coplanar. Okay, that's why the box product value or scalar triple product is equal to 0, or it is nothing but the determinant. First row 1, 1, 1, second row 1, 0, 0, third row 1, 2, C3. Okay, equal to 0. So if you want, you can expand with respect to the second row anyway, or first row, no problem. So 1 into delete that row and column, 0, 0. Okay, minus 1 into delete that row and column, C3 minus 0. Okay, so plus 1 into 2 equal to 0. So minus C3 plus 2 equal to 0. C3 equal to minus 2. Sorry, minus 3 C3 equal to minus 2. So C3 equal to 2. That is the required answer. If A vector equal to I vector minus k vector, B vector equal to xi plus j plus 1 minus x into k, C vector equal to yi plus xj plus 1 plus x minus y into k, so that box A vector, B vector, C vector depend on neither x nor y. So how can we prove? Means simply find out the box product value, ordinary determinant method. Okay, so it is question number 8 in the exercise 6.2. So find out the determinant value or box product value. So first row 1, 0, minus 1, second row x 1, 1 minus x. Okay, third row y x 1 plus x minus y. Okay, if look at that relation between first and third column, if we sum of the two, it becomes 0. So then the simplification becomes easy. Okay, so just apply the transformation, elementary transformation. Okay, C3 implies C3 plus C1. So it becomes 1, no change in the first column, no change in the second column, only change in the third column. C3 implies C3, here we have to put equivalent symbol, anyway we are putting equal. So 1 minus 1, 0. Okay, So x here 1 minus x plus x, it becomes 1. Okay, and this one 1 plus x plus x 2x, y minus y cancel, so 1 plus 1 plus x, not that one, y minus y cancel, we are getting 1 plus x. Now expand with respect to the, what is that, first row. So 1 into, delete that row and column, so 1 plus x minus x, next becomes 0, so x minus x cancel 1, so the box product value is nothing but 1. So here no xy involving, that's why here we are concluding that box ABC neither depend neither x nor y. 6.2 question number 9. If the vectors ai plus aj plus ck and I plus j and the third one ci plus cj plus bk are coplanar, then show that c is the geometric mean of a and b. That means our aim is to prove c equal to root of ab. C is the geometric mean of a and b means prove c equal to root of ab. So already a, b, c are present here. That's why we are taken this first vector as p vector, second one as q vector, third one as r vector. Given that the three are coplanar, so which implies box p q r box product value is equal to 0 since given they are coplanar. If you want you can write that. Okay, since they are coplanar. Okay, coplanar, so that means the determinant value is equal to 0. First row c, second row 1 0 1, third row c b. Ordinary expansion, a into 0 minus c minus a into, delete that row and column, b minus c plus c into, delete that row and column, c, okay, equal to 0. So minus ac minus ab plus ac plus c square equal to 0. So minus ac plus ac cancel, c square equal to ab, c equal to root of ab. So we get the result c equal to root of ab means c is the geometric mean of a and b. Finally conclude your answer here, write that the sentence, c is the geometric mean of a and b. Sorry, it is question number 9, okay, not 8. If a vector, b vector, c vector are three non-zero vectors and c vector is the unit vector perpendicular to both a and b and angle between a vector and b vector is pi by 6 30 degree, then show that square of the box a vector, b vector, c vector is equal to 4 times magnitude of a vector square into magnitude of b vector square. That means our aim is to prove box a vector, b vector, c vector square is equal to 1 by 4 times magnitude of a vector square into magnitude of b vector square. That is our aim. Okay, so first box a vector, b vector, c vector, it can be written as a cross b dot c, scalar triple product. Okay, so what is a cross b? According to the definition, it is magnitude of a into magnitude of b into sin theta into n cap. N cap means a vector unit normal which is perpendicular to a unit normal of a and b. Here in the question given us c is the unit normal to a and b, so here we are getting c vector. Okay, dot c vector, or you can put c cap because it is given as unit. So here they are scalar quantities, magnitude of a, magnitude of b, sin given as angle is 30 degree, So again C dot C, it is C vector square. Okay, so magnitude of C vector square, it is a unit vector, therefore the value is 1. So magnitude of A, magnitude of B into what is sin 30, 1 by 2. It is a unit vector C, therefore the value becomes 1. So we are getting box product ABC equal to 1 by 2 times magnitude of A into magnitude of B. So squaring on both sides, box ABC, the square equal to 1 by 4 times magnitude of A vector square into magnitude of B vector square. It is question number 10 in the exercise 6.2.